From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We are live at 6 a.m. Cloud cover has moved in overnight and we are still mostly cloudy to start. Warmer temperatures for the next few days. Of course, all of that leading up to the end of the week. Cold front Fridays. Cold front to be more specifically with the potential for widespread thunderstorms. A few of those storms being strong to severe. We're going to continue to work out those details and I will have updates here in this weather update as well as what you can expect every day leading up to Friday's storm threat. So let's go ahead and get started with temperatures out there right now, and we are looking pretty nice and comfortable. Temperatures are in the mid 50s pretty much area wide. Temperatures have already started to rise. Typically they don't rise until just after sunrise, but that warm air, those gusts out of the south, that's going to be key today for us reaching our high temperatures. We're not going to be seeing much sunshine today, spoiler alert. More on that here in just a moment, but here is just how strong those southerly winds are going to continue to work to warm us up for the rest of today. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour already. We're going to continue to see these gusts 15 to 25 miles an hour for the rest of this morning and afternoon out of the south. Again, this is all leading up to Friday's cold front. Here in Lawrenceburg, we're looking at, again, some cloud cover to start, mostly cloudy to overcast, and that is how we are going to stay for much of the day. Temperatures in the 50s with that southerly wind blowing about 12 miles an hour at this time, overlooking Florence, Lauderdale County, and you folks in North Alabama. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s out there. Dew point starting to creep up. We're starting to get a little bit more moisture in the air. A wind out of the south at 7 miles an hour. Again, those gusts 15 to 25 miles an hour for the rest of today is what you can expect. We can expect cloud cover to stick around as well. So again, not much sunshine, but that wind out of the south will be enough to warm us up into the mid 60s by this afternoon. So I think we're going to be a lot warmer than what Futurecast is showing. Again, Futurecast is going to be showing a few little light green blobs on there. We're talking a stray sprinkle or two here in the viewing area. Otherwise, that is the extent of the rain chance for today. Everybody should stay mostly dry. Just can't completely rule out a stray shower sneaking in as we get a little bit more moisture in the air. Heading into the evening, winds will start to die down and we should have relatively calm winds overnight with some cloud cover, some clear sky, but that means we could see a little bit of patchy fog develop, especially early on a Wednesday morning. So you early morning travelers, prepare for a little bit of fog. Doesn't look like it's going to be a widespread issue, but something you may encounter for early tomorrow morning. And your Wednesday not looking bad whatsoever. We're going to see high pressure dominating and it is not going to be here to stay for a while. I can tell you that. We will see a mixture of sunshine and clouds for your Wednesday. Temperatures even warmer as we gradually increase those temperatures and get warmer and warmer. We'll also be gradually increasing that humidity. Thursday, we're going to notice a little bit more humidity in the air. Winds still breezy out of the south. It should be relatively dry. However, we can't rule out a few thunder showers Thursday afternoon into the overnight just because we're going to be getting a little bit more unstable. And then here comes the cold front on Friday, bringing us widespread rain and storms. Again, a few of these storms may be on the strong to severe side. We'll talk about that a little bit more here, but timing wise looks to be afternoon, evening, potentially a little bit deeper into the overnight, but we will continue to iron out those details as we get a little bit closer. We'll be able to get a little bit more specific with timing as well as with threats. But in terms of Saturday, how quickly does this front get on out of here? Well, we're going to see cold air rush in pretty quickly. We're going to be cold for the rest of the weekend. Maybe a few leftover showers Saturday morning. Otherwise, the rest of the weekend should be dry. We'll just notice a temperature change with much colder air moving on in. So the Storm Prediction Center does still have about half or a little bit over half of our viewing area in the highlighted for Friday for the potential for strong to severe storms. I will say instability or storm fuel not looking all that impressive overall as a system, though the potential is still there to get some strong to severe storms. So in terms of any threats, again, a little bit still too early to tell, but overall looks to be like all threats could be on the board. That means damaging wind, that means potential for some hail, and maybe even a tornado potential. Something we just have to communicate, can't completely ignore, but something we will be able to get a little bit more specific with overall later today, into tomorrow, and then of course into Thursday. So be sure to keep staying tuned to the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel and checking back for updates. Again, now is just the time to pay attention and just familiarize yourself with your severe weather plan. So if you do not already have the Tennessee Valley Weather app, it is completely free. You can download that in any app store. You can scan this QR code. That'll take you right there. Again, it is completely free, courtesy of your local neighborhood Quick Mart. You will get all weather information that you need for your specific area, as well as a NOAA weather radio. It's crucial to have multiple ways to get weather information, especially leading into severe weather season, which we are currently in here in the Tennessee Valley. Temperatures again going to continue to increase, mid 60s to upper 60s the next few days, lower 70s Thursday, even lower 70s for your Friday before that line of rain and storms moves through. Then we are cooling off for the weekend, temperatures reaching the mid 50s at best. Saturday we may reach that midnight high temperature Friday night into Saturday morning as temperatures continue to come crashing down, only reaching the mid 40s by Sunday. So yes, a cool down is certainly on the way on the backside of that cold front. But until then, enjoy these nice and warm temperatures. If you're heading out to the bus stop anytime soon, again, a mild day expected, maybe a light jacket by morning. No really need for the rain gear. I think that minimal rain chance is going to stay very minimal. Mostly cloudy to partly cloudy for the afternoon as clouds start to erode and we get to a more partly cloudy type of sky coverage. For the rest of today, again, temperatures will be in the mid 60s by this afternoon. No thanks to the sunshine, but thanks to that southerly breeze, 15 to 25 miles an hour. So it will be gusty today. Those winds die down overnight, maybe a little bit of patchy fog developing after midnight. A few isolated thunder showers by Thursday. No risk for severe weather on Thursday, but we do have the potential for some strong storms by the time we get to Friday as that cold front moves through. So like I said, keep checking back for updates. We will continue to monitor Friday's system very closely and bring you all of the latest updates as we learn about them. That's a look at your local weather forecast on this Tuesday morning. I hope you have a wonderful and safe rest of your Tuesday.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.